Alright, so I'm gonna tell a quick story here. This is back in my day when I was just wilding out, getting really messed up and stuff. I'm clean now. Been sober for about 6 months. But it took a lot. Like 50 days in rehab. Still relapsed and did like another 20. And, still working on it and everything. But, I've been clean for 6 months. So, with all that being said, this is a story from back when I was, using a lot and just doing crazy stuff. Being really stupid. So, my main thing I like to do was Xanax. And, that was my main drug of choice. And so, I would meet this guy, probably like a 45-minute drive from my house. I'd meet this guy in Charlotte, which is, I don't live in Charlotte, I live in the mountains, but it's the closest city to my area. And so, I would go down there, I'd meet him at this gas station. I would buy 300 Xanaxes off of him. Every time. Once a week. Like clockwork. Same spot, gas station, every time. I mean, without fail. And, when you're buying that amount off of somebody, there's definitely a big level of trust. I've got to put a lot of trust in him, he's got to put a lot of trust in me. You know what I mean? It's very touchy. You don't want to. And by the way, this video in the background is just me, like warming my dirt bike up and getting ready to ride trails. So, it's just something to watch. It's not really much. It's just me warming my shit up. But anyways, like I said, you really gotta trust somebody if you're buying that much off of somebody. He'd sell them to me for $3 a piece. So that's $900 I'm buying every week. And, I don't know how I was getting the money for this. I was selling shit. I sold cars. I sold a whole bunch of shit. But, I'd also sell the Xanaxes. But I would do quite a bit of them. So, like I said, every time I'd meet this guy, we'd smoke a blunt together, sit in the parking lot, a food line, right beside this gas station, and he would give me the 300 Xanaxes, I'd give him $900, and we'd go about our separate ways. And he would always give me a perk 30, just a free pill, just for messing with him. Which I didn't really, they weren't my favorite, but of course I liked them, and I would do them, and whatnot. So, we'd always meet, smoke a blunt, give me the 300 Xanax, I'd give him his money. So I'd give him his money, and we both go our separate ways, And, I'd go back home and sell them for $5 a piece, usually. So you gotta think, I'm paying $900, I'm getting 300 of them, right? Okay, so if I sell them if I sell them for 5 a piece, that's 300 times 5, which is what? 600. My mind's going blank right now. It's really easy math, but it's $1,500. So I stand to make $600 if I sell every one of them, But of course, I'm not doing that. I'm taking a whole bunch of them. I'm giving them to my friends, stuff like that. And so I'm lucky if I even damn near break even, a lot of times. Which usually can't even do that, because I just had such a horrible addiction. And they cost me to lose everything I had, so I would not recommend ever trying it, any type of pill for that matter. But like I say, he would always give me a perk 30 for free, just for messing, just to show love. And I'd usually give him one of the Xans, because that's what he liked. And it was just we all, he became like a really close friend to me. And or so I thought, right? When you're doing stuff like this, nobody's your friend. Let me tell you that right now. Everybody's in it for themselves, which, I thought I wasn't. But, I can't say I might not have done this to him if I wasn't, I'm getting ahead of myself here, Obviously, this takes a turn for the worse. So, like I said, we always met at that same gas station. Smoked. He'd give me the pack. I'd give him the money. He'd give me a free perk, 30. I'd like nod out. On the way home, I'd give him one of the Zans. It was like I thought he was like my brother, to be honest. We was both just helping each other survive. I was making him money. He was feeding my habit and keeping me afloat. So, but this one time, I call him. I'm like, yo, you ready to meet up at the gas station? He's like, nah, dog. You're going to have to meet me at the plasma center. It's different this time. This time you got to take me to go get him. So I'm like, well, that's kind of fucking weird because, I've met this dude. Because I've always met this dude at the gas station, bro. And it was always the same every single time. So I knew something was wrong. I knew something was up. Because he's like, nah, you got to meet me at the plasma center. And then you got to take me to go get him. And then we'll get squared up and everything. Everything will be cool. So I'm like, man, that's weird, man. I had a bad feeling about it. But I was like, you know what? He's always looked out for me. So I'm going to look out for him. Whatever. So I pull up to the plasma center in Charlotte, which is where people go to donate plasma. They give you like $30 and they take a bunch of your blood and get the plasma out of it. So I'm like, damn, is he really down bad like that? Maybe he was just meeting somebody there, hopefully. Anyways, I pull up. Alright, I see his car. I pull up beside him. He gets out. He gets in my car. And he's fucked up. He can barely hold his eyes open. He puts in he gives me the address, so I put it in my phone. It's about 20 minutes away. So I'm like, alright, whatever, bro. I'm gonna take you, go get him. And, you get your money and then I'll get my pack. So we get on the road. We're driving. And, I'm trying to look at the map too and also follow the road, and I'm a little messed up too, not near as bad as him, but, I'm not sober by any means. So I'm trying to look at the GPS because it's lagging, and I pull off the road just by accident, just a hair. I just barely go in the grass, and then I pull back on the road. Whatever, everything's fine. So I thought, all of a fucking sudden, here comes some blue lights behind me. I'm like, fuck. I don't have anything on me but my gun. I just got a Glock 9 in my waistband, my waistline. I got it tummy tucked. So I'm like, fuck, I'm not supposed to have this gun. Who knows what the fuck bro has on him. Ain't no telling what he's got on him, We're both about to go to fucking jail. And I'm like, yo, police behind us, bro. And I bump his arm and he kind of like sobers up a little. That shit'll take you highway real quick. So he's like, all of a sudden starts acting straight. And I'm like, bruh. So I pull over. Alright, this cop walks up to the window. He's like, rolls it down. He says, you got your license and your registration on you? I'm like, yes, sir. So I get in the glove box, get it out, give it to him. And then he's like, hey, can y'all go ahead and step out for me? Y'all look a little suspicious. He's like, y'all look a little bit intoxicated. I'm gonna go ahead and have y'all step out. I'm gonna pat y'all down. So anyways, whenever I step out, I see him slide something underneath my seat. So I'm like, fuck, man. I'm just hoping, I'm just hoping these cops don't fucking find whatever he put under the seat. I'm hoping they don't find my gun, even though I know it's about to happen. I'm hoping they don't take me to jail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So anyways, he pats dude down. Dude ain't got shit on him. He starts patting me down. Fucking finds my gun. Takes it out. Says, you got a permit for that, Mr. Miller? I said, no, sir, I don't. Like, alright. You know what? No use in lying to him because he's gonna fucking run the serial number and look the shit up anyways. It's not stolen, but I don't have a permit for it. I'm not supposed to have it concealed. So, you gotta have a concealed carry where I'm from to have it tucked away like that. So he's like, alright, well, I'm going to have to take you to jail, Mr. Miller. I'm sorry. Would you do a breathalyzer for me? I said, yeah, sure. You know, because I know I didn't drink. I'm not a drinker. You know, I just messed up on a little bit of pills or whatever. So I'll blow into it. It was 0-0. So he's like, all right, Mr. Miller, I'm just going to have to book you for the gun. Hopefully you can get out tomorrow on a real low bond or something. I said, yes, sir. He said, I'm going to have to impound your car. I said, all right. So he looks at bro and he says, man, you're free to go. Just careful who you hang out with. So bro takes off walking. You know, he assumes they're going to search my vehicle, which they end up not searching the vehicle for whatever fucking reason. So bro walks away, leaves me there, and you know, he basically tried to plant something on me and get me caught up with it because he put it under my seat, you know. Anyways, I get booked into the jail. I do about 3 days. The whole fucking time I'm in there, I'm sitting there thinking, God almighty, please don't let them search that fucking car. Please don't let them find whatever the fuck he put in there. The whole fucking time I'm just in there thinking that I might not ever get out if they find what the hell he's got under there. You know, who knows what the fuck he had. I didn't see what he put under there. So anyways, on the 3rd day, my bond gets dropped. I'm able to pay it with what's in my wallet. And I walk free. The car impound's right down the road, so I'm walking to the impound. They done gave me my keys. You know, I got just enough money to pay to get my car out of the impound. So I get to the gate. The dude lets me in. I see my car. I walk over to it. I'm like, man, I'm home free, bro. So I get in my car. I pull out of the impound. And the first place I go is fucking Taco Bell. Because I'm like, yo, I gotta find this. I gotta see what the hell's in here. So I'm looking around in my car. And then I go up under my seat. And I find a Lysol can. I'm like, okay. So I take the cover off the Lysol can. I take all the wipes out. And I find a bag with a whole fuck ton of Perk 30s. So I sit there in this fucking Taco Bell parking lot and I count them out. I count 1,000 Perk 30s. 1,000 of them. 500 of the M boxes. 500 of the V cuts. Which that's just different brands of Perk 30. So I'm sitting there doing the math in my head. Hell, even if I sell them for 20 a piece, which a lot of times you can get 30. Even if I sell them for 20 a piece, bro, I'll make $20,000. And then I think, so you're telling me this motherfucker who I thought was my friend, I thought he was my brother, tried to put $20,000 worth of drugs under my fucking seat for the cops to find. You know, I would have taken the fucking fall for it because I'm the one with the gun. It's my car. It's under my seat. That's fucking trafficking. That's $20,000 worth of drugs. I'd still be in jail. I would never get out. I'd be an older man when I got out. It's like, fuck, man, that's just, I guess, higher power looking down on me, man. I don't know. And of course, you know, I don't make nowhere near that amount of money because, I mean, I was strung out. I was addicted heavily to pills. And I was trading them for Xanax. I was fucking doing a lot of them. I gave a bunch of them away for guns and stuff like that. And I don't think I made but about $2,000 or $3,000, which I pissed away anyways. So the moral of the story is, don't do drugs. Don't even go there. It's not worth it. But I hope this story maybe entertains somebody, or, you know, maybe made you decide not to try a Xanax or a perk or any drug. Just smoke your fucking pot. Drink your beer, smoke your pot. Don't touch anything else. But yeah, I've been clean. I've been sober. I made it out of that lifestyle. Thanks to rehab, recovery, Narcotics Anonymous, friends, family. And they never gave up on me. So, yup. been me. Peace out, y'all.